Well, good morning, everybody. We're back over here where I got into my wire. I remember that. So now I'm going to get this tree out of the way, and then I'm going to start cleaning this ditch and get it to where these culverts are. Those are 3-foot culverts. I put those in. I do not remember what year I put those in. We took the old one out, it was just completely rotted out, and so the two of them out, so the water should be at the bottom of them, not 3/4 of the way up on them. So get this cleaned out and get the water flowing and make it to where it should quit flooding that house, hopefully. So let's get to it. of stinks. That's actually pretty deep. Further up, I'm going to have to take some dirt out. Problem is, where the restriction is, there is a fence. Yeah, I'm swinging all the way around because I don't want to run over this stuff. Stuff laying kind of flat. Ew. That's restrictive. Doesn't need to be any deeper. Wouldn't do any good for it to be any deeper. But a little wider certainly wouldn't hurt. Got 2 3-foot culverts feeding into it, so of course it goes and feeds into 2 2-foot culverts, and it pretty much always handles it, so enjoy cleaning ditches. Don't ask me why. I just kind of do. All right, we will keep at it. problem, but I really want to take it down. This stuff should rot down. It's flowing way better. Ooh, those little bugs that live in the blackberries, they're annoying. Sometimes they bite too. I'm definitely saving him some money because what I told him it was going to cost. It is going much faster. So he should be happy. Not, he'll be the first customer I've ever had that was unhappy that something was cheaper. See if I can snake my way in here under that tree. That's a little tight quarters. Dump this kind of back here, so I've got to get in here again. Oops. That's just a mass of roots. This right here. Tree there. I knew there was a tree there. Bumped it with my boom anyways. Paying attention to the ground and not the air. All right, we'll keep at it. Kind of a depression right there. I'm trying to leave that because I think things drain out in the field through there. Ew. Finding dead bodies. I think it was just a tarp. It looked pretty empty. Trying to take it pretty deep. So that the we can actually regain the use of the culverts. Ooh, that's firm. That's not the prettiest, but stuff's really hard to smooth out, and I do know after it rains on it a little bit, it'll kind of smooth itself up to a certain degree. That to go down a little bit deeper. There we go. I don't want to make a hole, but seems to be flowing just fine. A rock or two. This should have this in pretty good shape for quite a while. I'm surprised at all the rocks here. I'd rather there be a bit of a waterfall out of the culverts. Wow. Then the culverts be full. Like we just broke the want this to be fairly wide right here too, where it's got plenty of room to root. There we go. Like opening the floodgate. That's pretty sandy. Yeah, when I put these culverts in, it was just a mass of blackberries then, and I can't remember how many years ago that was. I mean, it's not been a ton of years, but it's been a while. Been more than 2. Been more than 3. Might as well fill in that stump hole. Boink. Stump hole. Good place for it. Good hiding spot. Leave this little depression too, because same reason I think water drains there. Oh, it's a fence post. And wire. That did not help anything. I know why people do that, to keep animals from going in, but if you're going to do that, you kind of got to maintain it. That's nothing on my customer because, like I say, he hasn't done any of this. He hasn't owned the place long enough. I just think it's really cool that he's wanting to help the neighbors and improve things. hopefully, with a good flood next time, it will flush those culverts out. There. Water floweth again. Cool. Well, we got that in good shape. So water's flowing again. I think next good storm should flush those culverts out, hopefully. Well, having that wire stuffed right against the front of them has certainly not helped anything. So, but we remedied that. We got her flowing right on downstream. So, hey everyone, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and go check my website out, reberpuredirt.com. And we got hoodies, pin defenders, hats, stickers, coolers, all kinds of good stuff. Go check that out. And everyone, have a wonderful evening, and we will catch you on the next one.